joining us for some more Warhammer fun. What were we?
Woo.
Where'd we leave off at, man? I don't even remember.
Um,
We were.
Let me see.
We got
Well,
a
it's your
pretty good
turn.
fight, right?
Yeah, it's
We
your
got a really
turn.
good fight.
And it looks okay. So I have Ekrund
That you do. That you definitely
some
do.
somehow.
Where are we going to? Somehow, because we trashed them.
I don't know why I don't have an army there.
Well, because your army's in
Oh, I think because I
Dragonhorn.
moved it. Yeah, I moved it to
Darkstone, yeah.
Dragonhorn.
So you're just gonna move a little south. Did you want me to go like start fighting this border prince or what there?
Did you need your armies in your own area to take care of um, rebellion? I thought you were dealing with those issues.
Well, no, I think we're good here. I'm looking. I'm +6 a turn. It's Crooked Fang somewhere else. Yeah, no, I'm good. So my armies are moving El Norte. As we like to say in the business.
Well, we have to think of a plan. I mean, we could easily, if both of us attack things, we could probably easily, just wipe across. What is the victory here? What is our victory
So
conditions?
we are going. We have 79 of the 200 units we need, and I need to get some technology done, which I'm working on. Basically, we're 25 of 80 settlements, so we need a lot of settlements.
Hmm.
That's a big one, not quite half. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 freebies down south you can grab and settle.
Yep.
When I say freebies, I mean Granti Mingol is pretty much a freebie. Um, I think we should stage to hit the border. Well, we can't conquer the border princes though. Do you have to raise or conquer? Oh, we can just raise them.
Yeah.
Do you want to just prepare for imminent attack and destruction of the border princes?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
fine. They shouldn't be. Are they? Oh, he
they're
has a
pretty
full
weak.
stack on.
They're puny humans though. I'm not even afraid of them. I'm a orc.
He has a bunch of melee specialists. A bunch of captains. I don't know why he has so many captains in one army.
Because he's a dumb computer. I don't know. I
Hmm.
was reading about a cool strategy on Reddit with the new Isabel von whatever, the new vampire free LC. Um, is she gets a really good bonus for like other heroes, so people just have an army with her with just like hero units, and I'm like that would be cool, and just
Hmm.
tear stuff apart. I'm like that would be cool. Got that there. Got our piggy wiggies here. Um, okay, your turn. We can bust through these. I'm just basically upgrading some black orcs and stuff. But
Oh, an enemy belonging to the Bloody Hand has snuck into Bitterstone Mine
what did
and
they do?
damaged
No,
a building. I
that's
know.
not
It's
good.
so annoying.
No worry, we'll dominate them all here pretty soon. We're gonna jump onto the stream, make sure it's live. We are live, are we not? Should be. Sweet. There we go. We are live.
Oh, dang, that cost 400 to repair.
Yeah. Don't you have
Yeah.
lots of money?
Yeah. Still.
But it's 400. I mean, you'll get that in like looting the border princes. Think of it in terms of money per loot. Like how many cities do you have to burn? You have to burn like a tenth of a city to get that back.
Right.
I think you should have your slightly weaker army go take out Granti and then move south, while your main stack goes for those puny humans. But probably let them heal a little bit. You're a little hurt.
Are they?
Yeah, you have some pretty hurt longbeards. I mean, like 18 in one unit.
Yeah, but that's my stronger. Oh, wait. No, never mind.
Like they're like 18 of like 75 guys, so they're pretty low strength. Give them a few turns, they're gonna be mostly
Oh,
very
looks like
weak.
I lost a unit too.
Um,
I only have 19. What did I lose here? Hmm.
Did you?
Yes. So we're going to be going up against um, Border Princes and then probably Wood Elves, maybe? Right? Is that who's over there? Bretonnian Wood Elves, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we would go like this way, and we'd cut through some dwarves, and then the wood elves are like right there. That would be fun to go knock some wood elf heads. Definitely. I think we both equally hate wood elves.
The vaults. Dwarves are in the vaults.
I don't know. I can't see
Black
any more
Mountain.
vaults. They're in the mountain range there in between, though. Yes, there will be some dwarves that we will forcibly remove. You know.
Yeah. I can well, we could conquer we could either raise or not.
Yeah, we should probably conquer it so we have like forward bases essentially to re-outfit our men and such.
So, should I'm thinking about getting a Thunderer unit if we're going to be fighting armored.
Do it. Yeah, no,
Because
thunders are good.
quarrelers aren't that good against armored units.
Yeah, they're not going to be as good, but thunders would definitely be good.
I'm just gonna do a. So when you do a global recruitment, it just costs more. It doesn't.
It's
The
longer and it
upkeep's still the
costs more.
same. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. I don't want to move my guy all the way back to my.
Right. Let's walk 20 turns up.
Yeah. Okay, and this guy, wow, he can't move far at all. Herrick Deepbrow.
He's a slow bro.
Yeah. I'll leave him there one more turn. And I do have that grudge that I'll never be able to do.
Nope, never ever. What is it? Was it like one of the people we took out?
Assassinate Bloody Hand.
Ah,
I don't even have any heroes that are probably
assassinate.
high enough. Yeah.
It's alright, I'll get aborted soon enough, so. Yeah, okay, let's do this. I'm gonna
All
grind
right.
some blood.
All right. Let me build buildings potentially.
I can't believe that's only 25. Guess that makes sense, that's 25.
It's 25.
Just looking at our provinces we've raised or captured.
Yeah, 25 makes sense.
Just got work to do, I guess. It's alright.
Mm,
Southern Green Mountains, Northern Green Mountains. Sufbar.
Slayers seem pretty good.
They're good. Yeah, they're. I don't know. They're the kind of unit you hold them back and then charge them in afterwards. They're gonna do a lot better, definitely. You don't want them on the front line taking shots and hits and stuff from the beginning. They're kind of glass cannony. It seems like.
Oh
When
wait,
used.
well there's iron breakers and hammers.
Yeah, if you can get iron breakers and hammers, definitely could be a little more useful.
I'm just gonna save gold then.
Because
Save gold.
they're your super good
Okay.
guys.
So I was playing.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that guy doing? I was playing Stellaris. It was
Yeah.
really my first game, honestly.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, like the first game I was trying to get into. And I was playing the humans, I guess Federation, right? And to the right of me, there's that race that's kind of like humanoid octopuses.
Okay.
They kind of remind me of Zoidberg from
okay.
the Nurian Empire, I think.
I
Anyways,
think they're probably always like randomly generated to some degree. I don't know though.
okay. Well, they declare me their rival,
Well, that's good.
and yeah, I didn't fully understand that mechanic. I was like, oh, well, what the heck? Why did you declare me as rival? What is this supposed to mean? So I'm like, screw that. I'm going to war with you.
Oops.
Because he was starting to encroach on my territory,
Yeah.
and he like demolished me until I only could build 3 I only could colonize 3 planets at that time, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And he took out one because I didn't have a starport.
That sucks.
And then he pretty much just kept assaulting my main planet, Earth.
Uh-huh. Or
And
say,
eventually he just
back
called
at
for
you.
peace. Okay,
Oh,
eventually he just called for peace.
that's
But
good.
what kind of made me angry, and I didn't realize it. I guess it's not a big deal. I know it's been a point of contention. The planets don't necessarily orbit, around the star system.
Uh-huh.
Did you notice that?
They're not like moving and stuff. Definitely. Is that what you
Yeah, they
mean?
don't. Yeah, they don't orbit.
Yeah.
So every time the enemy came, they would always take out the mining base because they always came through the same area. And I was
Yeah.
kind of hoping it would orbit so that, it would, I don't know.
See, I wish that you would come in different spots when you warp, because like I'm playing one right now. It's your turn, by the way.
Yep.
Okay. Where like one of the end game events, the Unbidden, have shown up, and I've like specialized to fight them and stuff, but they basically have like this energy portal or something that they just like endlessly pour out of. And so I'm like, sweet, I'll use my victory fleet, spawn in on top of it, take it out. Nope, you spawn on the other side. Okay, well, let's sprint across. Oh, and they instantly recall everybody. And of course, rather than go sacrifice for their good and shut the portal down, they have to engage everyone. And it's like, well, I have 110, like 110,000 power fleet, but they have a bunch of like 50 and 60s, so I, can take a couple out and then I die. And I'm like, how do I beat these jerks? And I
50
don't
and
want to
60,
lose because I lost my like first game I played all the way through to them like last week. They just
they have
overpowered me.
50
Uh,
and 60 what?
so I have like a 110k power fleet,
Jeez.
and they have like a bunch of like 50 and 60k, and you can like spec where you do like bonus damage and stuff, which is great. But anyways, I'm still trying to figure out how to like. So I'm totally safe scumming because I'm like I'm not letting these guys beat me again. Like no, because I'm like literally there is one empire more powerful than me. I could maybe take it, but then these
Hmm.
guys showed up like kind of a third of the way around the galaxy, and I'm just like, okay, how do I beat you? Because like I've ascended to complete. I'm like I transformed my people into robots. It was pretty cool. I was like, this is awesome. I am
Oh yeah,
now
I remember you mentioned that.
now I'm like pure robots. Like I had robot slaves to start with, but now everybody's a robot. So I can colonize anywhere, and it's it's worked really well. Like my economy and everything's very good, and all. But it's just like, how do I kill them? So I was reading on Reddit, and I might just like wait 3 years of game time and respec my weapons completely for my fleets.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
Right
lump it all
now,
as like plasma throwers, I think, or something like that, and just be like, let's see what happens.
hmm. Okay. Yeah, right now, I mentioned I was playing Iron
Mm-hmm.
Man mode,
Did they fix that
and
for Chivos?
I have no. That's the only way you can get achievements is by
But it was
playing Iron Man mode.
glitched. Yeah, it was glitched, so it wasn't working right after the Utopia came out.
Oh, I haven't gotten any achievements, so it's probably still glitched.
Okay.
Um, but I'm actually really glad that I am playing Iron Man mode because if I hadn't been, I probably would have reloaded the save and not gone to war with him.
Uh-huh.
But I'm kind of glad I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gave me a chance to resettle things, and it was good. And then I learned that he's actually a slave. He actually enslaves his population, so I'm just gonna build up a nice army and then go to war with him, demanding that he stop doing that.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun, like the ways you can roleplay it. Like there's a lot of depth there.
Why do I have it on growth? Oh, they venerate the ancestors. Hmm.
Make
Is
'em
there a lot of
happy.
is there a lot of corruption down where we are?
No, there's not much. You're pretty
I
much
don't
good.
see any.
Just I would go like combat based
Yeah.
if I were you. The best way to venerate those ancestors is to kill some people. I say.
Yeah. I'm moving down there,
No, you're
but
good.
I'm trying to decide. Hmm,
Yeah, it's a fun game. I'm still, uh,
that's a lot. I mean, the highest fleet I've seen is like 1,000.
we'll see. I spec towards a pacifist, and so I have really good like production and core world bonuses. And then I don't know if part was my start or whatever, but I have like probably 30 systems I'm controlling and sectors and stuff. Which by all means it's like not a huge map, so I'm sure like if someone's watching this like 30 systems, you're a chump, you know, if you play on max settings or whatever. But it's just like a medium map. So, you know, I own like maybe like 8 or probably 8%, 10% of the like area, right?
Hmm.
But they're just all like fully built up, and it worked really well where I could just like develop a world, throw it into a sector to manage for me and keep going so I could keep colonizing but things. But it's just like the unbidden are kind of pissing me off because it's cool that there's this end game event. I was trying to trigger the robot rebellion actually, but the unbidden showed up first. Um, and I'm just like, well, this is dumb because they just like slowly expand out till they kill everything.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna raid the humans, so they might start declaring war on us. Somewhat soon, we'll see.
And why can't you kill them?
The humans?
No, the unbidden.
They're just well, so they always spawn stuff, and I know the system that they spawn out of, and I haven't even have like these really cool jump drives where I can jump super far, so I can just like jump right to it and bypass their fleets, but they'll instantly recall their fleets, and they'll have like 4 to 5 at a time, and it just will
What do you
not
mean
be recalling.
recall? Do they use emergency
So
jump drives?
think like town, like you ever play Warcraft 3?
Yeah, can they? I mean, I didn't know you could. There's that ability.
There's not, but for them there is, because they're beings from
Oh,
another
okay.
universe or dimension that like show up, and they're just like, there's no peace, there's only death, kind of stuff. Um, so that's basically what's going on. I'm just like, like it's cool, but I just not gonna. I'm going to figure out how to beat them, what their weakness is. I'm just trying a few different weapon types out, um, and I need to figure out what to do. Because once that happens, I don't know. I'll figure out how to win. It's just like, no, this is not going to end me. Your turn. I'm mostly just trying to get like through a whole game, like late game included, to kind of have a good feel for like what there is, you know?
Hmm.
But I don't know. I was able forming federations in that game is frustratingly hard. Like when you try to do it though.
What is that to kind of get someone under your banner?
Yeah, it's like an alliance. I just call it like a federation, like because everybody has their own view of the world, right? And I don't know. I feel like they need like more levels of like cooperation as opposed to just like there's war, there's like, oh, I'm non-aggressive, maybe a migration pact, or there's like, hey, we're buddies and we're like building a combined fleet. And it's like all or nothing, kind of.
That game has multiplayer.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Man, that would take forever, but it would
It,
be fun.
it would. It would. Especially depending on what speed you play it on too, because like I'm in fastest quite a bit. I feel like
Oh,
playing
for
that.
now, I mean, I'm just starting. I've been in the slowest.
Well, just because a lot of times it feels like you're just waiting for something to happen, which is fine. Like I understand, like if you're developing the ability to build a much larger ship or colonizing the world, like that's gonna take a while. I'm fine with that, but
Right.
like, yeah, I'm impressed at like how long it takes to do some things though. It's kind of cool. But no, yeah, really good game. It's just, I don't know. I hope their next update focuses on like smarter and better like AI cooperation, maybe? I don't know. Because it would be cool if there's things like Federation, like, like Starfleet, Star Trek, right? And then you have things like maybe like a war, not like a war cult or whatever, but like different focuses, right? Like, are you going to just focus on building and defending each other, or are you just getting together with another jerk and going to go raise some people?
Well, there are mods.
Yeah, I haven't looked a lot into that, but what I did look for wasn't much. But I mean, I do get that the game's going to continue to get expansions for like the next decade or whatever, probably, and just continue to get better. It's already really good. It's probably the best Space 4X game, I think, right now, at least in my eyes.
Yeah, how does it compare to Endless Space 2?
Completely different game. Um, it's much more
I
like,
love real time. I will say that.
mm-hmm,
'Cause some turn-based games, especially I don't know about space ones. Well, I guess Endless Space 1, you go through turns pretty like there are periods of time where you're just waiting for ships to build
yeah,
and you just keep clicking end turn.
yeah. There's a
I'd
lot of
rather,
that because
yeah.
it's a 4X and Endless Space too. I mean, I feel like Stellaris on the flip side, like I basically had every tech meaningful, and I have my fleet capacity maxed out at like 875, and I'm just like, all right, I'm waiting 180 months to turn my people into sentient robots or whatever, like to transfer their consciousness. And so I was literally just like on the internet and my phone and stuff, like okay, like 5 minutes later.
Do you have the DLCs? Like,
Yeah, yeah, I bought Utopia. Uh-huh.
does it do anything for the end game?
I think the in-game events are already there. It adds like mega structures you can build.
Hmm.
Um, think like Halo rings. Like you get to the point where you can build something like that. There's a couple of them, and there are some. They overhauled the way like the what is it? Like the civics work or whatever. So like you have like the Hive Mind Civic, and you have like Fanatics, and it's streamlined better from how it was. I'm not sure how much of that is the free update and stuff, but let's fight these basemen here. I'm gonna kill them. They need to go die. They are corrupting my territory. They need to go die. Um, I don't
Whoa,
know.
but why are they so powerful?
They're 18th overall, is all. They're not that powerful.
Dang. Um, I know it just looks like the balance of power they have. It was a bit more powerful.
Go. Now we're gonna kill them. We're gonna kill them dead. Let's fight this one. I don't know. I haven't really played Stellaris. I put about like 30 hours in when it came out, and I was just like, we're gonna sit on this. And I haven't bought Leviathan, so I don't know how like the War in Heaven changes
It
work.
sounds like you said you only have 30 something. Only, well, that's a lot. You only have 30. How do you get more systems? Research
Um,
or cap, I mean.
there's a
Because
couple ways to do it.
I can only do 3 at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. So there's research that increases it. There's different starting like policies and things like that. I forget what they call it. Like is it ethics or whatever? Um, so like when I was playing pacifist, I was able to start with like 8, for example, because you're just so focused on your people, right? There's things they add the ascension points. Is something with Utopia. Think of it like culture and unlocking policies in Civ 5. Um, and when you unlock a tree, you get an ascension perk, which can be like plus 10% global research or like plus 12 systems, or like plus like 200 or 300 fleet capacity, something like that. So they're pretty big bonuses for finishing out a tree. So like right now I can control 15 systems, and
Isn't
then
that
everything else has to be
tradition?
a 6.
Tradition tree?
Traditions, I think. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're talking. I think that's what
I
we're
do
talking
get those. That's
about.
part of
Okay.
the free update. Yeah.
Give you some squigglies and some. We'll give you some squigglies and some archers. There you go. So that was like new stuff with the update and everything. So it sounds like that was partially like the free portion of it, which I have heard like, hey, the free portion's pretty cool. But I was like, well, there was a few things that sounded neat for me in the paid portion of it, and anyways, yeah. Was that what you're asking about the systems, right? So yes, it's research, traditions, ethics, all that. Let's do this.
Oh, dang, I wasn't even ready. Okay. I guess it probably doesn't matter.
Sorry about that. Go. Have my trolls and my general walk behind. So I don't
And
know. It's if you don't
axe
want to buy
infantry
it,
to
you're
the
probably
right.
not missing out on too much.
Oh,
But
I will eventually, because it's pretty darn good.
there's a couple good things. And then in comparison to Endless Space 2, Endless
Yeah.
Space 2, like, interestingly enough, probably my favorite part about that is combat. And why
Okay.
that's interesting is because I hated the combat in the original Endless Space. Like, I thought it was terrible. I hate the card system with the hard counters. It just ticked me off. Coupled with the, like, hard counters of, like, missiles lose to missile defense pods every time, at least
Mm-hmm.
from what I could finish out. So there's no more hard counters. There's like soft counters in terms of like energy weapons are gonna do less to shields, but it's not the same as like, oh, you're just screwed. Have fun dying. Um, Essentially, and here they be. I don't know. Endless Space 2 is really cool.
It
Um,
looks like it has, and what they've done it with Endless Legend. Everything just looks so sleek.
yeah,
Like everything looks cool. I don't know how it sounds, but I'm assuming it sounds cool. Um,
yeah, no, it's definitely like well done. Part of it's like I'm comparing it to Endless Legend that now has like what 5 or 6 really good expansions that do a lot,
mhm.
and so it's kind of hard to compare that there, but it's not a bad game. If for favorite like Space 4X, it's definitely gonna be Endless Space 2 or Stellaris, depending on what I feel like. Um, the mood and stuff there. But it's very well done. Combat's awesome. I don't know. It still suffers a little bit from like empire management. It's kind of samey,
Okay.
I'd say. But like the law system's pretty cool, um, and whatnot there. No, my trolls are such wimps. Thank you, trolls, for running away.
They ran
Appreciate it.
away?
Yeah, they have no leadership at all. They're terrible.
Jeez.
They'll come back in a second. They're already starting to route a little bit for me. There we go. Charge in here. Over here.
Did you just like send your archers in?
You have
It's
the
like they're
archers.
made. No, you have some missile infantry.
Don't. I don't have any archers. What are you talking about?
Who are those raiders? Oh,
Those are
that's
the
the enemy.
enemies.
It's both green.
We scattered the enemy. Yeah, their leadership's worse than ours, I feel like. No, it's really fun though. We're doing an LP series with it and having a lot of fun. Um, one thing they do pretty cool